inspiration for my Easter message today, because that's why I said we live in very turbulent times, and we sometimes forget that we are actually all connected. We are all from the same source. All human beings, all living beings are connected with each other. And now that this Sahara sand came to the mountains, it's very amazing when I thought about that. It's actually there are no borders and no limits anymore. So time and space are basically mental constructs that are not always working like they're supposed to work. And in this case, the energy from Africa, from the Sahara Desert, meets right here in a physical way with the mountains from Tyrol. So I'm in Tyrol here right now when I'm talking to you. So it's very interesting for me also because in the fall season I'm going to be very honored that I can teach 2 seminars in the Sahara Desert in Tunisia, one shamanic seminar and one in traditional Chinese medicine. And so yeah, the Sahara comes here and finds me in the Tyrolean mountains while I go back there to the Sahara in October. So everything is very connected with each other, and we should definitely bear this in mind when we do our daily interactions with each other. And so what I would like to invite you today is that we really try to tear down all the borders that we created in our heads, that we tear down the borders that we created in our heart, because actually any kind of border is basically created by the mind. There is no border created by the heart. There are just, all these separations, and I'm better than you, and he's better than me, and what's going on, and all these misunderstandings that are going on. They're all constructs of the ego. They're man-made. They're made by human mind and by the ego. So this is an invitation now in this Easter time to really try and letting go of these prejudices, these pre-constructed borders, all these labelings. I like talking about how labeling is really destroying our interconnectedness. So this is my message to you all. Really try and find your inner peace again by tearing down all these borders, because a lot of people are telling me, what can we do, or asking me like, what can we do that peace in the world will be restored? Why is there so much war going on still, like even in this time of humankind, in the 21st century? Now the wind is coming even stronger because it's a very important message. Peace starts from within. It starts with every one of us, within every one of us. So we can always be in these angry state of minds with ourselves, with our partner, with our neighbors, co-workers, boss, whosoever, yeah. And this happens a lot, of course. We're human beings, and it's allowed to be angry, but it's always important that we remind ourselves again to come back to this inner state of peace and this self-love, this contentness with oneself, because when you are fully at ease with yourself and when you make peace with yourself, you will start noticing the slightest changes in your surroundings. When you find your peace within yourself, or you say sorry to someone, if you fight, of course this will happen, and it's very important that you don't judge yourself if it happens again. Of course it happens to all of us all the time, that we're not in this perfect inner peace state of mind, otherwise we would be enlightened. But it's important that we go without judging ourselves. We go to hey, I'm sorry. This is the first step, actually, saying I'm sorry, or trying even better next time. Being role models of peacefulness, of inner peace and contentness with oneself. And so this is why it came to my mind today to talk to you about this exact thing, because when I came here to this place and there was this strong wind coming in, bringing the sand, bringing a lot of fresh air, and yeah, you can see how what the wind is doing with me right now. It's always a little memory of really cleansing your mind, cleansing your heart. The wind has a lot of power that we forgot to use. We really forgot to make use of the wind power. Wind is cleansing us. Wind is helping us to get rid of bad habits, habits that keep us from growth. Habits that keep us from moving on, borders in our heads that keep us from being loving human beings. So I invite you today to go on a journey with me in a meditation where you let go of these borders, of these inner strains that keep you from mental growth, that keep you from this peaceful state of mind. So focus first of all on your mind. Focus on your head. Close your eyes and then feel how slowly but surely a wind is building up, fresh and clearing, beautiful wind. It's coming up and up and up. Breathe in deeply and exhale fully, and feel how the wind is going through your mind. It's going through all your thoughts, all your constructs and labels and preconceptions and prejudices and everything that's in disharmony within your head. Really try to let this wind cleanse everything out of your head that's not helping you with anything anymore, that's not helping you in your growth, that's keeping you from being a loving human being. Breathe in and feel how the fresh air is coming into your head. And breathe out and feel how all the old conceptions and all the old prejudices and belief systems are leaving your head. And you do that as long as you feel comfortable, as long as you have the feeling there needs something still needs to go. And when you feel like, okay, now my head feels very peaceful and content and light, you move on with your focus to your heart. In our heart, we save a lot of hurting experiences, harmful stuff that people may have told us, harmful things that they're all kept here. It's like a hard drive, and we're saving. We're like a memory disk here in our heart for hurtful experiences. So we can also use that wind, fresh air, upon inhaling to really fill our heart with fresh air, and upon exhaling, letting go of all the pain, of all the trouble, of all the hurtful experiences that we may still have in our heart. We can breathe in deeply, and we also can exhale through our mouth, even making a sound and using our hands if you feel like doing it, or you do it very calmly. And you also do this as long as you want for yourself, as long as you have the feeling, okay, I need more cleansing, I need more peace in my heart. And when you found that state of inner peace, you can also open your eyes again, arrive again in the here and now where you were before. And I can really invite you to start within yourself, try to get more connected with your surroundings, all the beings there. Try also to be more connected with yourself and really feel how there is actually no separation. I mean, even the Sahara sand makes it here to the mountains, so you can make it everywhere as well with your mind. And I now wish you all the best with your new experiences, with this peaceful new self. If you liked the video and want to hear more like that, more content like that, subscribe to my channel and like the video and help my channel grow so that more people can enjoy the messages I'm sharing with you here. And I really wish you all the best and see you next time. Lots of love to you all, and the joyful energy of Easter may accompany you. See you next time.